organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Happy Thursday. The weekend is almost here. Hope you guys are doing well today. We've got a great show lined up. Lots of cool stuff. It is National Hamburger Day, and you know we're celebrating.
Well, you better believe it. Hamburger Joe's is going to be here to talk all about that. Plus, we got a lot more interesting things to talk about because this is where you learn everything. You know what I'm talking about?
Everything.
Everything is right here on this station.
But first, we've got to learn about the weather.
That's what we learn a lot about.
It feels really good outside today.
I love it.
Awesome.
Good Thursday afternoon to you. Let's go ahead and, of course, look at live Doppler 15,000. We do have some isolated showers starting to roll into the area. Now, this is the back side of that system that prompted some severe weather across the Carolinas yesterday. Now, the bulk of precipitation is well north of our viewing area, but we're still running into a couple of showers entering the PD. Portions of Williamsburg County as well, heading right toward Lake City, coming out of the southwest, continuing to track to the north and east. So right through Kingstree, right through that area. Heads up if you're in the Johnsonville location, although I have the lightning tracker on here, and usually you'd see a little bit of white dots in there. None of these heavy downpours right now, or even moderate showers, have any lightning associated with it. And we're not expecting any severe weather, but if you do get stuck in a heavy downpour, it'll likely be in and out of your area, but you could potentially hear a couple rumbles of thunder and, of course, see some lightning with that thunder as well. Now let's go ahead and pinpoint Futurecast for you. Doing a pretty good job just showing these light isolated locations that could be seeing these heavy downpours. In terms of your cloud coverage, well, I'm sure if you've been outside, well, if you haven't, just partly cloudy. We'll see in and out cloud coverage as we head through the day until that low pressure, pretty strong pressure system finally moves out of our area. But on the back side of that, one thing we are decreasing is the humidity, and one thing will increase just in time for your Friday and into your holiday weekend is the amount of sunshine that we'll see. We're also increasing our winds. Check out your latest wind speeds and wind gusts. The numbers that you're seeing here in yellow, those are your wind gusts, gusting up to 28 miles per hour there in Laurinburg, 26 in Conway, 25 in Myrtle Beach. The numbers in blue, now those are sustained, so about 10 to 20 miles per hour in terms of those sustained winds. So it's pretty breezy outside, and we're going to hold on that breeze for the remainder of the day. Into your Memorial Day weekend, though, a lot of sunshine and still lower humidity by Friday and heading into Saturday. Those high temperatures right along the Grand Strand, upper 80s, low 90s across the PD and along the border belt. Humidity will slowly start to rise. Of course, that's the measure of moisture in the atmosphere. Sunday, Monday, with those isolated chances, we're going to see higher humidity levels. Not going to be a washout, though. Here's your Grand Strand 7-day forecast. 80 degrees for your Thursday, of course, still holding on to that breeze. 87 by Saturday, so we'll be back into the upper 80s right along our coastal areas. If you do have outdoor plans, well, from here on out, go ahead and keep them. We're not looking at any washout across our area over the next 7 days. Your inland 7-day forecast, 78 for Thursday. Tonight, bottoming out at 58 degrees, increasing our temperature pretty drastically, 85 for a high on Friday.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
All right, welcome back. All right, a great weekend for the Memorial Day weekend. It's going to be a beautiful day. All right, I got to say congratulations right now to somebody.
Okay,
all right?
Go for it.
All right, I got to say 10-year-old, let's get, Jerry is Jackson Chavis of Hartsville. Listen to this now. He won the 2017 South Carolina State Greco and Freestyling Wrestling Championships at Dutch Fork High this past Saturday. Now, he's, you're doing great, Jackson, but before long, I'm sure you'll be able to whip your dad. I'm sure you. Yeah, I think he will be. I mean, he's a tough kid. Good job, my friend.
That's right. Congratulations. And I don't know if you can hear it in the background. Can you hear the hammering?
Yeah, they're remodeling the station. They were supposed to stop at noon.
That's okay.
Yeah,
they're working overtime.
Yeah.
We won't worry about it. Y'all just ignore it. All right, we're going to start something new. We've talked about our caricature. It is the Cecil Where in the World, Cecil and Amanda caricature. What we want you to do is go on our Facebook, print this out, take it with you on vacation, out to dinner, wherever you are. You can even pull it up on your cell phone and hold it next to you. Have someone take a picture. Send those to us, and at the end of the week, we will put up on our show
Yeah.
everywhere that we have been in the world
showing
or
the pictures
in the
anywhere.
town. That's right.
If you're going to Mama and Granddaddy's anywhere, it doesn't matter, to the to a pizza joint, anything. Just
Anything.
take a picture
Yep.
and show us.
Be a lot of fun to see
Yeah.
just where we go and who watches and that kind of
That's
stuff.
right.
So
That's right.
it's all
right.
for fun.
We got to talk a little bit about where I get my clothing right over there in Conway. I'm talking about, thank you so much,
Very nice.
the Haberdashery Gentleman's Clother of Conway. They've been making guys look good for nearly 30 years now. They carry the best in suits and sports coats at prices to satisfy your clothing budget. Now, they stock all kinds of sports coats, Michael Kors, and everything you're looking for. Now, if you're a man that's tough to fit, they can make it for you. That's right. They tailor for specific style, and they'll measure, design, and custom tailor one-of-a-kind clothing. And you can simplify this line with a wrinkle-free dress shirt by Enro, complemented with one of more than 250 neckties, 120 bow ties, and also the feather bow tie by Brackish. Don't forget the details, pocket squares, cufflinks, and belts. While in the store, you need to test walk a pair of shoes, too, because I'm talking about some good-looking shoes. Haberdashery, right there in Conway. They're making you look good, and they make me look good. How about that?
Absolutely. All right, let's talk about today. Today is May 25th. It is a Thursday. It's International Sing It Out Day.
Sing it out.
Go for it. No, don't.
No,
Okay.
no.
Yep.
And it's also Star Wars birthday. The movie, of course, came out in 1977, 40 years ago.
Fantastic. All right. Today we're celebrating National Hamburger Day a little bit. Hamburger Joe's will be here. And guess what? It's also National Wine Day. So if that is your spirit of choice, drink up.
So we'll be drinking wine
I
and
say
eating
that?
hamburgers? Yeah.
I don't know.
okay.
I
All
did.
yeah,
Whatever.
yeah. All right, birthdays. Let's check it out. 1963. Mike Myers. The man's 54 years old. You remember him, Austin Powers movies, The Spy Who Shagged Me, and Goldmember. He was also in Wayne's World, if you remember that.
All right. 1979. Johnny Wilkinson, 38 years old, English rugby star, and helped win the rugby championship.
1980. Joe King, 37 years old, the guitarist for the band The Fray, nominated for a Grammy in the song How to Save Life.
How to Save a Life. It is
Yeah.
such a good song.
It
Love
is?
it.
You like that?
It's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Today in history, 1983, The Return of Jedi opened nationwide, and it set a new record in opening day box office sales. Now listen to this: $6,219,629.
Woo! All right,
lot of
let's
money.
do it. That's right. 1997, U.S. Senator Strom Thurmond became the longest-serving senator in U.S. history, 41 years and 10 months.
And he lived to be 100 years old.
Very cool.
How about that?
I like him.
All right, let's talk about movies now. I love movie quotes, and this is one from a 1971 movie. Let's see if you can guess it.
All right.
You've
Go.
got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? Anybody knows what that's from? Everybody ought to know.
You
That's
guys know?
Dirty Harry, Clint Eastwood. He's holding
Okay.
that gun pointing down at the guy, you punk.
You punk.
You
I
punk.
like the voice
feel
you
lucky?
did there. You did it the
Yeah,
whole
I'm
voice,
sorry.
too.
I got into character. All right. That's it from the Know It All department, where you learn something every day. We got a great show lined up.
We'll be right back. Carolina and Company Live. Memorial Day is the official kickoff to outdoor grilling season.
And no matter what type of outdoor space you have, our sponsor Lowe's has a barbecue perfect for you and your family. And we've got, let's see, Malaya Karminski.
Malia Karlinski.
Malia
Yep.
Karminski. She's going to show us what's new when it comes to grilling. So let's check this out. You might need to know all of this.
The following segment is sponsored by our friends at Lowe's. Let's be honest, with so many options, buying a barbecue can be a challenge. Luckily, our friend Sam Shakramanoff from Lowe's shared his tips on grabbing the perfect grill.
Okay, so what are 3 things people should consider when they're thinking about buying a barbecue?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Number 1, we want to consider the size of the deck or the patio you have. 2 is what's your budget. And 3rd and final, I would consider whether you like barbecuing with gas, charcoal, or smoking your meats or veggies.
So for a smaller space like a condo or an apartment or a smaller deck or patio, what's a good option?
I have a perfect grill to show you. Come check this out. We have this cobalt blue Aussie grill that is charcoal. It comes 100% assembled.
And there's quite a bit of space, it looks like, here to grill on, right?
Over 330 square inches of cooking space.
Oh my gosh, look at that. So if you have a bigger space, like a medium-sized space, is this the way to go?
This is the way to go. I tell you what, I'm fired up about this grill here. Yeah, this is the Charbroil gas to coal barbecue. It's 2 grills in one, actually. What it does is it actually converts in less than a minute from propane to charcoal. Check this out. You have a tray under here. All you do is pull it out. You can put charcoal right in here, and it's evenly designed so it distributes heat evenly.
Okay, if you happen to have a lot of space for a barbecue, show me what you got.
This is the granddaddy of them all. Check this out. This one is huge.
Wow, look at all that space.
Yeah, we've got, as you can see, hamburgers, hot dogs. There's plenty of room for more. And what's really cool and neat about this grill, it's infrared. So you have no flare-ups.
No flare-ups at all?
No flare-ups.
Okay.
It uses way less gas.
Okay.
And my favorite part, it's way juicier meats on this stuff.
Thank you for all the great tips today, Sam.
No problem. You know, don't forget Lowe's is a great place, not just for barbecues, but everything else, Memorial Day and the rest of your summertime.
Company Live. All right, talking about Coastal Uncorked. It's coming up on Labor Day, and we have Jeffrey here to talk about it.
That's right. It's you know, this is something you might want to listen up on because it's something very exciting, and a lot
wine,
goes
spirits.
on during this time.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you. All right, Jeffrey, let's
Yes.
talk a little bit about it.
We are very excited to bring Coastal Uncorked back to the Myrtle Beach area this Labor Day weekend. It's a 3-day event, so we've got a moonshine mixology and dessert event on Friday evening.
You say moonshine?
Correct.
Oh, okay. All right. I was just checking.
Yes. So we'll have about 15 local mixologists who will be creating moonshine cocktails, and the attendees will get to vote on their favorite. And then we'll also have all-you-can-eat decadent desserts from Johnny D's Waffles and Bakery. So, along with live music. So Friday night is great. Saturday we've got Brews in the Beach, which is our craft beer festival. Over 70 craft beers from around the world. Again, some Boar's Head products and also live music. And then on Sunday we have our grand wine tasting event. Last year we had almost 80 wines from around the world. Also, some charcuterie and hors d'oeuvres from Boar's Head brands, Grand Strand Provisions, and then live music as well. So it makes for a great weekend, a great way to cap off the summer. But of course, you know, this being National Wine Day, it's a perfect day to talk about.
What a perfect day to be
Buffalo.
here,
Yeah.
absolutely.
All right, now, where's all this taking place?
This will take place at Broadway at the beach.
Right, okay.
It's actually going to be in the parking lot right behind Pavilion Park Central, which is near the Welcome Center on the 21st Avenue side of Broadway. So we've got a huge tent, and it's a great location for it, and we're very excited.
All right, they want to know more about it, they can go there. It is right there.
Yes.
You can go to that website and
CoastalUncorked.com. Our tickets are on sale now. You can get a 3-day event pass, or you can buy individual tickets for each.
So for individual days,
Yes.
depending on what you want to do.
Yes.
That's
the 3-day pass is the best way to go. You save a few bucks, plus you get access to all 3 events.
All right, 3-day pass, how much?
$70.
$70 a person.
That's not. I mean, that's.
So if you bought individually, it's
$75. So
75,
save
you
yourself
buy it, save
$5.
Have access to come all
Come
weekend
check
long.
on
You
all
said
out.
Sunday's the big wine
Yes.
day, and all kinds of wines.
Yes,
Just a little.
we have varietals from around the world. You know, different distributors. So whatever.
Right in time
whatever,
for fall harvest too.
Absolutely.
That's perfect.
Red, white, rosé, whatever your flavor, your passion is, you can find it.
Coastal Uncorked, Carolina. Talk about a fun 3-day weekend coming up Labor Day.
That's right.
Thanks, Jeffrey.
We'll
Appreciate
have you back
being
on.
here,
Thank
buddy.
you very much.
All right.
Thank you. You guys stick around. We'll be back.
Welcome back. All right, Serenades in the Park on Sunday is back for Surfside Beach, right there beside the library, in case you want to know where it is. And if you've never been, you need to come down because they have all kinds of entertainers.
It sounds like a great time. And now they've been doing this since when? We've got Glenn with us. Tell us about it. How long you guys have been doing it?
This is our 9th annual.
Okay.
So we went to, I went to Surfside Town Council 9 years ago, said I got a bunch of guitar buddies and we'd like to play out in the park, and they said yes, and it's been growing and growing ever since. So.
And it's just so neat. Everybody drives up in their
there.
golf carts and they, walk up there, and it's just a fun time.
Yeah, they bring their beach chairs, they bring their dogs, their cats, not too many cats, but a lot of squirrels there, and it's always about 10 degrees cooler under those live oaks.
It is.
And
it's
if
nice.
it's pouring down rain, don't come. But
Don't
pouring down rain, y'all won't be there.
Yeah, right.
All right. Now this is something. Who came up with this idea, Glenn?
It was my idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had so many friends that I just wanted to have a venue for them, and these are good people too. They play every week somewhere, so I got real professional people here.
That's awesome. Do you have availability if people want to actually play?
No. I booked up for this year.
For this year,
Really?
but for next year, they can go ahead and call you.
We're going this year till the end of October. Well, October 15th. So we start Memorial Day, go all summer into the fall.
Well, that's great in the fall too. And the good thing about this, Glenn, it's free.
Yeah,
Anybody,
it's free.
Everybody.
Yeah.
It's just a fun time. Everybody come out. What time do you guys normally start?
We start at 2 o'clock and we go to 5. I bring in one person plays every hour, so three separate entertainers. We have ukulele player, keyboard player, flute player, lots of guitar players, banjo, bluegrass, just about anything you can imagine.
Cool.
Relaxing Sunday afternoon
It is
music.
relaxing.
And they
It's
come
no hard
down.
metal, no hard metal or anything.
No. Scare the squirrels.
Scare the squirrels away, but
Yeah.
everybody they can just come out, bring snacks, sit there, beach chairs,
Exactly.
blankets,
Bring
have
a
a good time.
cooler, no alcohol, but you can put water in there and
Okay.
enjoy yourselves.
Sounds
Thanks,
good.
Glenn.
Yeah,
Thanks,
you're
Glenn.
Appreciate
welcome.
it, buddy.
You're
Sounds
welcome.
like a great time.
All right, it's National Hamburger Day, and Hamburger Joe's
Wanted to
is
give
here
you a
with
CD.
Oh,
us.
and we got
a
CDs.
CD.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
we'll be right back to talk
Yeah.
with Hamburger Joe's.
Thank
Only
you.
in my dreams. No, he's really here.
Yeah.
Welcome back. It's National Hamburger Day, and we're celebrating today with Hamburger Joe's right down in Surfside on Business 17. You're going through the middle of Surfside. It's down on the right when you're heading south. And Tony's with us now. And Tony, good to have you here.
Well, good to be here. Looking forward.
Amanda was already looking at those wings over there. You saw her, didn't you?
You guys,
Yeah,
they smell really good.
They are
And it's not
really
even
good.
wing day, but he brought them because
Yeah.
Hamburger Joe's has wings, of course.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
First, let's talk about the cheeseburger right there.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's talk about this right here. There it is. Oh, gosh, look at that cheeseburger. All right, tell us about
Yeah,
it.
well, my wife and I took over the store about a year ago,
Okay.
and we'd been fans for years. And Joe Brooks, the creator of all this deliciousness, was the originator of the recipes for the wings and the burgers. And on the burger, we only use fresh, never frozen, quarter pound of beef, and that's what we start with. And it turns into the all-American classic burger.
Wow, that's great. Now, you got served with this. Tell them what you serve with it. No.
Well, we have all sorts of sides. Most people grab the fries or the onion rings. We have coleslaw that we make every single day, fresh. We grind it up and make it right there.
It looks really good, and that's what I mentioned before the show. Is it doesn't look like the generic restaurant coleslaw. Ugh.
No.
That you see, it looks like it's grated perfectly right there, and it reminds me of my mom. So that's always
very
good, right?
We have plenty of locals that actually come over and just buy a pint of the coleslaw. They love it so much.
Fantastic.
Well, that's good. Let me tell you, we've had the hamburgers for some meetings that we have once in a while, a bunch of guys, and let me tell you, they're great. I promise you,
Thank you.
cheeseburger.
Thank you.
All right, now let's talk about your wings, because even though it's Hamburger Day, we want to talk about that too.
The more food, the better.
Yeah.
Yes, our wings are one of our signature dishes. Joe came up with 3 delicious recipes. We have the medium, we have the gold, and of course the hot. And don't eat the hot unless you're very brave.
I'm not
because
very brave on that. I promise you that part.
You cry a little bit, you sweat, but it's delicious.
Well, that's great. We appreciate you coming, Tony. And over here, this is just a few of the hamburgers. He brought enough for the staff here and all, which is very good. And Hamburger
very
Joe,
generous. Thank you
You got to
very
check
much.
him out.
Welcome.
We
Glad
thank you
to
so
do it.
much for being here.
What are,
We
you,
really do.
what are your hours?
Right now it's 11 to 10 during the week, and Friday, Saturday, we're open to 11.
Should be a big Memorial Day for you
Oh,
guys.
we're looking forward to
And
it.
if people are still in there buying food, he'll stay open.
That's right.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Sure
All
thing.
right. Thanks so much. All right. We got more coming up. Don't forget Hamburger Day. Go by Hamburger Joe's down in Surfside and get you a hamburger.
That's right.
All right. We'll be right back. And we forgot to mention, of course, they have chili too, and they brought chili we're going to put on my sandwich in
One
just
of your
a few
favorites,
minutes.
isn't
Oh
it?
man, if you don't eat a cheeseburger with chili on it, Something's wrong. It really is. I don't understand that.
Whatever floats your boat, I guess. And also tomorrow, National Brisket Day. It's not tomorrow, it's on Sunday. We're going to be celebrating Moe's Barbecue right there in Litchfield and their new location, Georgetown. They will be here celebrating. If it's food, we're going to talk about it on the show. I can promise you.
I promise you that. Thanks so much for watching today. Everybody have a great weekend. I mean, a weekday. Be safe. We'll be back tomorrow to kick off your weekend.
You're ready for Friday, aren't you?
I'm ready for Friday.
He's ready for a Memorial Day weekend. That's right.
Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
All right. Have a good one.
Good job. Good job.
Hey.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 20.